The global biotechnology industry is a $300 billion industry, and nations such as US, UK and Germany are the key leaders. The Indian biotech industry has evolved from its nascent stage to an inflection point, with revenues close to $5 billion. India is poised to become a global hub and a significant player in the global biotechnology landscape, thus providing further impetus to the knowledge economy. The aim is to catalyze India to become a bioeconomy with revenues up to $100 billion. The biotechnology industry gained momentum in the early years of the new millennium. The Department of Biotechnology, DBT, was quick to take notice of the changing scenario, and thus it aligned with the 2007 strategy of the government to support public-private partnership. DBT took a landmark decision to establish the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council on 20th March 2012 as a not-for-profit public sector company of the Government of India to empower and enable the startups and SMEs in India for affordable biotech product development and to power the emergence of the Indian bioeconomy.
It has provided a common meeting place and a common funding place and common mechanisms for the brightest and best amongst our scientists who want to become entrepreneurs, who want to collaborate with industry and to bring about change. And this is absolutely stunning, the welcome which the creation of BIRAC has had amongst the biotech community and has stimulated the growth of the new biotech community, showing that this is the right direction it's taken.
BIRAC aims to catalyze the transformation of India's biotechnology landscape through modalities such as risk funding, through its flagship programs, funding for directed research, creation of incubation space, technology transfer and IP support, and finally, through the establishment of networks and platforms that facilitate knowledge exchange and collaborations.
BIRAC is an interface agency which connects academia and industry. It nurtures the enterprise, mainly startups and SMEs. It also looks at fostering innovation research at all places where it exists. But while it does that, BIRAC also has a major thrust on trying to see how the biotech enterprise becomes globally competitive.
The various BIRAC funding schemes encompass all stages of biotech product development cycle, including idea, proof of concept, prototyping, validation, pilot, and scale-up. Programs such as Biotechnology Ignition Grant help kickstart startups and facilitate creation of entrepreneurs, especially from the academia, through a grant of up to 5 million Indian rupees or close to $100,000.
Mentorship has been one of the major aspects in our organization from the BIRAC. We have been in touch with a lot of people in the BIRAC, and through BIRAC we have got in touch with the international community of entrepreneurs, which have helped us companies to come up with new ideas how to take the technology into a market.
Funding schemes such as Small Business Innovation Research Initiative, called SBIRI in short, and Biotechnology Industry Partnership Program, or BIPP. Two of the oldest flagship schemes of BIRAC provide substantial tranche of capital for incremental as well as high-risk R&D projects, from proof of concept to scale-up. The cumulative power of the interventions initiated by BIRAC has resulted in several positive outcomes. Through its risk funding programs, BIRAC has encouraged industrial R&D. In SBIRI and BIPP itself, BIRAC has funded more than $200 million to more than 215 firms and supported over 310 projects. SBIRI and BIPP together have fostered 68 partnerships of either industry-industry or industry-academia, thus kickstarting a trend that is sure to go places.
First signature of quality when you get an approval from SBIRI or BIPP. And once you are approved by BIRAC through one of these schemes, then even the venture community is looking at a product which has gone through a fantastic evaluation.
Most important thing is the entrepreneurs are enthused to come back again and again. Even if they have failed in the first attempt, they come the second attempt, they come for the third attempt.
BIRAC, through its contract research scheme, strengthens industry-academia partnerships.
BIRAC provided us a platform where we can interact with the people, have a consortia where everybody does its own rule, and the catalytic component was the BIRAC.
So I think once you take on BIRAC as a partner with you on a program, you get very focused. You have very clear timelines and milestones, and that forces the team to think through the process, hit the milestone at the right time, and the right enable starts to happen.
In a short span of time since its creation, BIRAC has initiated several groundbreaking programs. Recently, it launched a social innovation scheme in biotechnology called Sparsh that combines product development and immersion fellowship, catering to the needs of maternal and child health. In partnership with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, BIRAC has initiated Grand Challenges program on family health, agriculture and nutrition, as well as one on sanitation called Reinvent the Toilet Challenge. BIRAC's reach is pan-Indian, and its support for startups and SMEs also extends in providing incubation space. BIRAC has supported 12 incubation centers across India with close to 70,000 square feet of space for startups. Further, through its University Innovation Cluster, BIRAC intends to build innovation clusters in 5 universities across India. BIRAC's funding has helped address the growing needs of the country in healthcare, food security, green energy, and environmental alleviation. These products include rotavirus vaccine, H1N1 pandemic influenza vaccine, rapid point-of-care diagnostic device for detection of malaria, dengue, and typhoid, device for image-guided interventional procedures for tumor ablation, nutritionally improved mustard, improved maize, and novel technology development and process improvement for bioethanol and biohydrogen production.
We have set now a target for ourselves and saying by 2020, can we really have a team of 20 Indian innovators who would be the Team India for innovation in biotechnology.
In the short span of just 2 years, BIRAC has created a visible impact in the biotechnology sector of the country and is steadily heading towards the magic target of creating $100 billion biotech ecosystem by 2025.
We need to grow, the industry needs to grow, and it must grow in a manner which is for public good. If you manage to do both together, we will have the entire country along with us, and Indian biotech will be a world leader. For that, BIRAC is taking on ambitious new kinds of adventures which bring the best minds all over India, all over the world, the best resources, the best ideas from all over the world to partner to actually allow industry to transform itself into transforming India.
BIRAC will continue to ignite, innovate, and incubate and usher in a new dawn of Indian bioeconomy.